Initially, when time itself had not yet come into being and stars had not yet established their locations among the heavens, there was a world of unending beauty, a world where light fell on endless vastness of light, and air itself vibrated with celestial breath. In the midst of this celestial kingdom was the throne of the Omnipotent, surrounded by a circle of angelic voices, singing hymns which resonated into eternity. Amongst these radiant creatures was one whose radiance was more than them all, Lucifer, the morning star ***. Lucifer was the very height of beauty, his form radiant as burnished gold, his eyes deep and wise, and his wings large and rainbow-colored with every morning hue. He was heaven's jewel, beloved by all and envied by many. Yet even at this high station, a dark storm began to ferment in his heart, a seed of pride and ambition that slowly reached out its black roots in his soul. One evening, when the heavenly choir sang in perfect harmony and the heavens shone with a heavenly light, Lucifer sat alone in a secret crystal chamber. He gazed into his own face in a bowl of pure, heavenly light and marveled at his perfection. Why? He told himself. Must all pay homage to someone else? Don't I have beauty, cleverness, and unmatched power? Am I not destined for greater things than all this endless adoration? His voice, which had been but a mere whisper at the beginning, swelled to rebel's whisper. There's where Bezaliel true angel with dark, burning wings and eyes viewing universe secrets, visited and was there by his side. With a voice as silky smooth but filled with secret purpose, Bezaliel addressed him, my lovely Lucifer, you know the truth in your heart. We, the morning stars, burn more brightly than the others. Why should we be shackled in bondage forever? Envision a heaven in which you, and you alone, reign with justice and passion, and the others rise to stand at your side as peers. Bezaliel's words found their mark in Lucifer's heart, entrancing, making in his mind a vision which had never found its rightful place. That night, as heavenly halls echoed with heavenly hymns, Lucifer's mind grew dark. He could now no longer deny the beauty of a throne which well might be his by right, of a kingdom where his brilliance would not be overshadowed by another, by the passing of an infinite series of days and nights, that one spark of ambition turned into a blaze of fire. Under stealthy covers of secret meetings, held in the secluded corners of heaven's most refined halls, Lucifer spoke with fervor to other angels. Sisters and brothers, why are we still on our knees and thanking when our nature is to rule? We have been endowed with gifts that count more than wisdom, strength, and beauty more than the breaking of the dawn. And all of us together might reign as monarchs instead of subjects. Let us rise and take our rightful place at the side of the Almighty. His voice reverberated in countless hearts. Before long, myriad angels each shining in his or her own light, but burning with the same fire of discontent, began to whisper as one. Their erstwhile collective voice now whispered change and revolution. A fire never lit before burned hot. In each whisper, in each glance, one sensed the tacit promise of revolution, a promise which shook heaven's foundations. Judgment Day arrived when Lucifer, spurred by the loyalty of legions of angels, each a spark of light tarnished by ambition, advanced to challenge the natural order. He strode into the glorious throne room, wings once radiant, now flecked with the shadow of rebellion, throbbing with the energy of thousands in train. The air charged, heavy with the storm about to break. There, in the center of that holy room, stood Michael great archangel, his armor aglow with light from 1,000 suns, and his eyes burning with zeal of the holy duty. When Lucifer approached, the voice of Michael boomed out, echoing like the clarion call above vaulted heavens. Lucifer, morning star, your pride has deceived you. You have stirred strife among the angels, and your heart is filled with treachery. Lucifer, whose voice now thundered with the arrogance of an ambitious king, replied, Michael, your obedience blinds you to reality. Why should we tremble in servitude when we are destined for greatness? I will no longer live in the shadow of another's triumph. I shall take the throne that is rightfully mine. Before either of them could attempt to go on with the challenge, a voice of ceaseless power and sorrow descended from above, the voice of the Almighty. It thundered through the hall with the weight of creation itself. Lucifer, son of the morning, you have polluted the gift which I bestowed upon you. You wish to place yourself greater than all, and thus you have accepted the path of destruction. Your rebellion is over. At that moment, heaven erupted into pandemonium. Faithful angels, commanded by Michael, clashed with the insurgents. The heavens themselves were turned into a battle zone, where light and darkness engaged in an awe-inspiring, hellish spectacle. Sacred fire swords were leveled against shadow-hewn swords. The very fabric of reality trembled with the war cries, clang, roar, and wail. Lucifer, with his thousands of angels under his control, fought with all the ferocity of a star fallen. The rebellion was not a rebellion. It was a war in which entire legions of heavenly beings were pitched against each other. Amidst conflict, Lucifer cried to his followers, for our doom, for our freedom. Fight for a heaven we rule. His call, though the product of hopelessness, rallied his legions to further rebellion. But as the battle raged on, heaven's divine justice would not be turned. Michael, with his sword ablaze with divine fire, fought his way through the pandemonium, confronting Lucifer in the eye of the tempest. Their blades met for a single instant that seemed an eternity. Sparks were sprayed around, and the heavens shook at the fury of the battle. Michael's tearful and determined eyes asserted, by the will of the Almighty, you are no longer morning star. You have lost your light. Lucifer's arrogant shield was broken by one final piercing blow of Michael's sword, and was dispelled by the dark aura that had enveloped him. The fall was quick and savage. In a wail of noise that sounded as the torment of 1,000 shattered dreams, Lucifer and the renegade angels were cast out of heaven. Through the eternities, downward they plummeted, their previous regal bodies now contorted in agony. The immense army of renegade angels, numbering in the thousands, plummeted with their fallen master, all witnesses to previously majestic light lost by pride. Lucifer fell until resplendent heavens were engulfed by a blazing chasm, a kingdom of darkness, fire, and despair. When he fell, the devastation shattered the remnants of what had made him great. His wings, which were formerly pure and resplendent, were rent and stained. He strained to lift himself, eyes ablaze with rage and hopelessness mingled, and thus perished the morning star. From this time on, he was called Satan, the adversary ***. Lounging amidst the fiery ashes of his heavenly rebellion, he laughed in a voice tainted by evil and sorrow, if I might not sit on heaven's throne, then let me rule earth. I shall pollute the earth in my image, and breed an imitation of my shattered beauty. And when the echoes of the war in heaven faded into a mournful silence, a new dawn broke, a universe where shadows fell long and hope for redemption and destruction were mingled in each breast. The mutiny had left creation eternally marred, a living witness to the cost of unchecked ambition and the price of rebellion. And thus, in the frozen wasteland of the lost kingdom, Satan mustered the broken remnants of his former mighty army. With burning will and heart blackened by treachery, he vowed, "The war is not over. I will rise again, and the world shall know the depths of my despair and the fury of my vengeance." And thus commenced an era of darkness and war, for the memory of heaven's fallen warrior would forever be associated with the fate of the world, a reminder that even the brightest light, when eroded by pride, can turn into the greatest darkness.